We fixed Fergus.
We repaired the Scotsman.
Incredible. He's no longer terrible.
Although we did have to wait a few weeks until, like, the manufacturers sent us him back. I don't know what they did to fix it.
Apparently he was under warranty, so I can't really complain. Right.
We got it free.
Yeah, it was under the warranty, so... Fucking time to fucking go, you fuck. Who said chivalry was dead? Tippity tip tip. Oh, billiards. Zucker. Chocolate. Well, that went well.
Crafty, loyal, tenacious.
Shit.
The tanks can't follow us in the sewers.
Tanks can't do what people can.
Shut it in. We'll get through here.
I can't believe you made it out of there.
Time to go. Thank God Mrs. Warburton came and saved us.
Do any of you know how to hotwire a car?
Leave it to the Scotsman to do the menial crimes. That's goose stepping. That's actual goose stepping.
Just to remind you who the baddies are. I mean, you know, they got to be given it the old honk step.
It's like they caricatured Nazis for this game. They were like, okay, the Nazis are the baddies. What's more baddie than a Nazi? And they were like, people who wear all black,
And do the funny one.
wear the gas masks, and shout angrily in a foreign language.
But then again, this game is a parody of that in itself. I think that's the point. They have to go over the top to sort of throw the fact that, look guys, it's the Nazis. Because, well, its name's fucking Wolfenstein.
Also, how did he manage to find the only bulletproof car in Germany? Because there's no signs of damage. They smashed the lights and the speakers, which are tertiary attachments, onto the car.
But the car itself is completely absent of all signs of being riddled with bullets.
It's all the police cars in Germany are designed to be able to be commandeered by the Führer and be Führer-proof.
I think we're just dealing with a particularly brutal case of plot armor.
Excessive in the highest degree. Convenient.
Can we just admire those brick rolling skills?
The camera could clearly see there's
So there was no
fucker in
people,
the
it's
car.
like, oh, instead of they disappeared by the fountain, no, the resistance are literally ghosts.
Oh, God. Inform the Führer. Don't tell him straight away, though. Inform him that he must hold on to his guts.
Lest they be spooked off.
We're all dead. There are Nazis fucking everywhere. Now don't think about it.
They made them sound like robots. When they turned their heads, it sounded like the cameras turning their heads.
Ooh. The monuments of truth.
1, 2, 3.
We could totally take these guys.
Oh, thanks for the motivation, Fergus. You absolute
So
prick.
it's like, don't break the surface or they'll shoot us. So those Nazis didn't hear 3 splashes.
I love the way that Fergus says "jump, damn it," and then jumps himself. He doesn't.
Yeah, he leads by example, doesn't he? He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but he waits for you to press a button before he jumps, rather than forcing your hand and forcing you to take the initiative.
Press E to overcome the challenge.
That is just a common problem in first-person shooters
Isn't it
nowadays.
great when the game plays itself for you? I mean, that's a prime example of it right there. With the whole gain entry to the Chrysler Circle HQ without being seen. That could have made such a really fucking good stealth section. Or not necessarily stealth section. A way to come up with novel solutions to overcome the challenge.
Like, that's the whole point of a puzzle, is that the pieces are all there for you, and you are
Observe your
responsive.
environment and apply your knowledge to cobbling together a solution and then executing it. As in, that's like well, I'm about to use that most hideous and erroneous of buzzwords. Fun.
You monster.
I'm sorry, but I said the F word. I said fun.
This is close.
Enjoyment.
It's on our side. Used to be a Nazi, but not anymore.
Used to be a Nazi, but he got over it. He took some tablets and had a nap. Drank plenty of
How is this
water.
possible? We're in the very center of Berlin. You're hiding in a plain sight.
I mean, I understand that. Okay, what's this game? It's Wolfenstein. It's notoriously shallow. It's...
I'm going to point out the problem with that map.
Fuck me. B.J. Blazkowicz.
the fact that they haven't overrun Serbia yet.
Not overtaken Russia.
They have...
Glad to have you back, Fergus.
Yeah, 'cause,
Everything in yellow is Russian.
that's Germania, but then the outside is the territories that they viewed as not worthy of being absorbed into Germania, and they're just client states.
Implying that Ireland is up to snuff.
Because they're planned for the Die Neuordnung, which is the idea of what we're going to do after the war. Isn't that interesting? Yes, I know. I get the fucking idea. I'm brilliant.
What can you do?
They were going to...
She's
pretty
sentient
much
bread.
all of Western Europe was going to be incorporated into the actual state of Germania. Although apparently 60 to 80% of all working age males in England were to be deported to the Rhine Valley to be used as slaves in factories, because Hitler had such great respect for the Anglo-Saxon derived British people. And the Slavic countries were essentially just going to be a dumping ground for everyone else.
Trigger warning,
Resource
she
rate.
used the word queer. Trigger warnings, we're very sorry.
I am hearing interesting things out of London. I have a folder.
Is it Die Kaufe U-Boot by any chance? That was Liverpool.
I believe it was.
We've heard many different things coming out of London. Mr. Blazkowicz, maybe you can decode. What is, I'll fucking hook you in the government, I
Why don't you
fucking
sit
swear.
with me, Miss Anya? Listening on these frequencies, anything out of London may
That's how
not
we
fit
encoded
on
them.
my
That's how we survived long enough to beat the Nazis at their own game. We didn't have an Enigma machine.
We
We
simply
just used
said...
Cockney rhyming slang.
Leave me alone, alright?
I know you. I like the way that the really high definition pictures are the ones of the people who are actually fictional. That one, and then that one. And this one's like an arsey, like, 200 kilobyte bitmap of just a bloke in a hat. And they were like, oh yeah, he's a Nazi. And that guy.
And there's like actual Hitler.
Where's actual Hitler?
That one.
That one? Is that actual Hitler?
That's actual Hitler. You can tell because of the hair.
The hair. Mine hair. Interesting. Isn't it
I
interesting?
was gonna go back to banging on about the fountains. Yes, the fountain scene. Jump off the bridge, said Fergus. We'll do it my way. Just do what the NPC tells you. By God, don't think for yourself. Yes, tinfoil hat mode engaged.
Not before going off on you like that. It's a force of habit.
No worries, Johnny Cowboy. It's not the first time it happens.
Yeah, perhaps you should consider removing them tattoos.
I will, in time. I was, as you Americans say, all wet when I got them, and I'm sorry to say it was a very proud moment of my life. I want removing them to be an even prouder moment. No more Nazis, no more tattoos.
So long as you don't get in the way of me killing Nazis, we'll see eye to eye. Caroline's looking for a document folder, Project Whisper.
What's Door Wedge's problem with all this?
Yeah, it sort of triggers him off, doesn't it? He said Project Whisper, and he starts crying and acting like he's got some deep, scarring emotional connection with it, and it's just helicopters.
He's like, oh, he doesn't want the violence, doesn't want anyone to get hurt. He's like, yeah, well, you don't know.
It's like, but that's what the Kreisau Circle does. It goes out and hurts Nazis and gets shot in return.
Also, I'd like
Surely
to point out that
when anyone
everyone is a
does
teenager.
anything, Max just goes off on one.
Everyone in this Kreisau Circle is a teenager.
Klaus
He
isn't.
is.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Is he? How is he?
Yeah, he's like, I'm looking for the folder. No, I put it back. Go away. It's not here. Ugh. And he looks
it's like,
after the
but
smaller brother, who's just awful. And I'm not even going to
He
waste
looks
time
like
talking
someone
about.
took a belt sander to an egg. And it's not his fault. I mean, apparently he found him in a bin.
Bless him. He's just stroppy all the time. Teenage pregnancy. yada,
Fergus,
yada,
you'll
yada.
get over your teenage depression when
It's-
you're 20. It's alright, man.
Bloody fuck, Glasgow, I'm knackered. Well, that's lovely for you, I'm sure.
I just break you out of prison and now you don't want to talk to me.
Oh, I'm really tired.
You, sir, are an ass.
What? Alright. There we go. Nailed it. I'm joining phase. Swage.
Are you sure you actually managed to pull that off, or was it just an optical illusion?
It's time for a nightmare. 10 out of 10, best game. Best game.
Strange dream. The killing never stops. Until I die.
I was giggling like a small schoolgirl when this actually happened. Get good.
Oh, we played the old Wolfenstein. Oh, we knew it
like the
before.
old
It was
one.
cool. Oh, references. Oh, wasn't it lovely? Oh.
Fight me.
Ugh.
This game was brilliant for like 10 minutes. Because that's all it takes to beat it.
It's the whole way of triggers. If you can get past this, then you're worthy to face the armies of the Reich.
That's how you beat Hitler at the end of this game, is that you drag him all the way back to that
And you
room.
make him look at it. And you just make him watch.
See what you have unleashed. Ah, 9!
I like even the fucking haplessly 2D Nazis are still really, really satisfying to shoot. They still go down like a sack of potatoes. Oh, it only takes 10 minutes to beat it, it says as he's haplessly mown down.
Implying I'm dead. It was all a dream. Also, fuck you!
No, you die in the simulation, you die in reality. You're just a recycling of Blazkowicz. Your consciousness just died there. Every time you go to sleep, you just get recycled. You're a lie. I'm a lie, but you're more of a lie because you just died more.
Oh my god, you're just trying so hard to be Tekla.
I want Tekla to be me, and no, wait.
How do I...
Must be Max's room.
I have a great need for this folder. Boink.
Do not be off the sad egg, man.
What's that?
So, hey Max, yep, Project Whisper.
Just run past, just by the door like...
Project Whisper.
Project Whisper.
Just watch as he has the absolutely apocalyptic tantrum and just starts punching through walls and be like, "Arr!"
The struggle of a daycare Spurglord is great.
How does Klaus
This
control him?
This can...
Does he have like a tranquilizer pistol and when Max starts playing up, he's just like, nah.
Much obliged, Captain Blazkowicz. You ready for an assignment? Friends and comrades, this is it. Project Whisper.
Where's daycare Spurglord? Is he not freaking out at the mere sound of it?
It's like helicopter blueprints. That sets me off, you insensitive bastard.
You oppressive cis scum.
How could you? Don't you understand that upsets my headmates?
My imaginary friends got upset by a word you used.
Oh,
Stop oppressing me!
Don't you understand that they start arguing when I see the blue
You
page?
can't use the trigger words, Mum. It's on the internet. I can't pause it.
People rise up and take down
Oh my.
this head for say things of war's over.
People actually try and pass that off as a legit thing. Having headmates.
You never hear about it on anything other than Tumblr. Oh, Mutton Chops is speaking up.
I haven't had a full night's sleep in 8 months. So let's go, people.
So you have insomnia and hay fever, big fucking shit lemur gwit. We just broke him out of prison, had 14 years in the loony bin. We've been through far more shit than you have. I was gonna rub your face in a dish of pollen. You are an arse.
Subtle reference, Hitler's dog was called Blondie.
Not really that subtle.
You know what time it is. We're about to hang out at the Colden Foxhound Taverna. Enjoy.